Hollywood Shockwaves, a new memoir, has just pulled one of the biggest names in the industry into a controversy that refuses to die. Virginia Giuffre, one of the most well-known voices in the Jeffrey Epstein case, has released her memoir, and in it, she claims that Ghislaine Maxwell once boasted about an encounter with none other than George Clooney. Now, before you jump to conclusions, this isn't an accusation by Giuffre herself, but a story she says Maxwell allegedly told her. Still, it's enough to reignite conversations about Hollywood's long and complicated ties to the Epstein circle. In today's episode of the Papaya Room, we're breaking it down. The facts behind the claim, Clooney's reported response, and what this could mean for the ever-fragile relationship between fame, power, and scandal in Tinseltown. To understand why this story is making headlines again, let's rewind a little. Virginia Giuffre, once known as one of Jeffrey Epstein's most vocal accusers, has spent years at the center of one of the most high-profile abuse scandals in modern history. Her testimony exposed the dark underbelly of wealth, influence, and exploitation. And now through her memoir, she's sharing details of what she witnessed and what she was told, including this new story involving Ghislaine Maxwell and George Clooney. Ghislaine Maxwell, often called Epstein's right hand, was accused and later convicted for helping him recruit and groom young women. She moved seamlessly through elite social circles, from royalty to Hollywood, a symbol of how power often protects itself. And then, of course, there's Jeffrey Epstein, the financier whose name became synonymous with manipulation, secrecy, and scandal. His connections stretched from political leaders to entertainment icons, sparking endless speculation about who knew what and when. Which brings us to George Clooney, one of Hollywood's most respected and outspoken figures, known for his activism, his humanitarian work, and his spotless public image. So when his name surfaces, even indirectly, in a story connected to Epstein's world, it sends ripples through both Hollywood and the public conscience. Because in today's fame-driven culture, even a whisper of association can be louder than the truth itself. In her memoir, Virginia Giuffre recalls a story that, as she tells it, came directly from Ghislaine Maxwell herself. Giuffre writes that Maxwell once bragged about a sexual encounter involving George Clooney, allegedly during a trip where she claimed to have had an intimate moment with the Hollywood star in a bathroom stall. But here's the key detail. Giuffre never claims to have witnessed it. She simply recounts what Maxwell supposedly told her. In fact, she even admits, whether that was true or not, we'll never know. That one line changes everything, because it places this entire claim in the realm of hearsay. The story came to light only after the release of Giuffre's memoir, which revisits her years entangled in Epstein and Maxwell's orbit. And naturally, once the media picked it up, the headlines exploded. Almost immediately, reports came in stating that a close associate of Clooney dismissed the claim outright, calling it, quote, a grotesque fabrication, and insisting the actor has never even met Maxwell. So, while the internet is quick to react, the facts remain thin. One person's recollection of another story, resurfacing years later in a memoir that's part personal truth, part painful history. And yet, in the court of public opinion, even the faintest link between a Hollywood name and the Epstein network can ignite a storm. As the story began circulating, George Clooney's camp wasted no time setting the record straight. According to the reports, a Hollywood associate close to the actor flatly denied the claim, calling it, quote, a grotesque fabrication, and clarifying that Clooney has never even met Ghislaine Maxwell. The statement was short, clear, and firm, the kind of response designed to shut down speculation before it spirals. But in today's world, once a headline goes live, the damage can already be done. For Hollywood, still navigating the waves of the Me Too era and the shadows of abuse networks, even the mention of a big name in such a context reignites uncomfortable questions. Questions about who knew what, who looked the other way, and whether fame still comes with immunity from scrutiny. Online, reactions have been split. Some calling the story sensationalized and unfair, others pointing to the broader pattern of powerful names being tied. however loosely, to Epstein's orbit. It's a reminder of how fragile celebrity reputations have become in the age of social media, where misinformation spreads faster than correction ever can. And for stars like Clooney, the implications go beyond gossip. There's the potential for real-world fallout, PR crises, damaged endorsements, and the endless task of defending one's image against claims that may never be proven or disproven. Because in Hollywood, silence can be taken as guilt, and denial doesn't always make the noise go away. As of now, there's no independent evidence to support the claim mentioned in Virginia Giuffre's memoir. George Clooney has not personally commented on the story. And apart from one unnamed Hollywood associate dismissing it as a grotesque fabrication, the actor's camp has stayed silent. And that silence leaves room for speculation, but not for certainty. The big questions moving forward are, will Clooney or his team issue an official statement? Could the memoir trigger any renewed legal action or deeper investigation into Maxwell's past network? And perhaps most importantly, are there more names waiting to surface as readers and reporters dig deeper into Giuffre's account? Right now, all we have is a story, one told within the pages of a memoir, without corroboration, and without response from the person it involves. That's why it's crucial to remember the difference between an allegation and a fact. In the rush of social media outrage and headline chasing, nuance often disappears. But responsible storytelling and fair judgment demand patience. Because in Hollywood, not everything whispered behind closed doors deserves to be treated as truth in the open. So now we turn it over to you. What do you think? Should stars like George Clooney be assumed innocent until proven guilty? Or does even a single allegation, however unverified, leave a lasting mark on their public image? It's a tough question, one that says as much about fame as it does about how we consume stories in the digital age. Tell us your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more deep dives into the untold corners of Hollywood, the power plays, the scandals, and the stories behind the spotlight, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Papaya Room, and tap that bell icon for more deep dives into the stories behind the stars.